Welcome to Same Cast Different Day podcast. I'm your host, Martel. Thank you all for tuning into this episode. So, in the last episode, I know I'm going to sound a little bit crazy. Well, it's going to sound a little. I forgot to say thank you to all our veterans who served in the military. So, I just want to say thank you all so much for your services and everything you have done for this country. We greatly appreciate it. I know that this is coming out a little late. So, y'all, I have been off work what feels like for eternity. And I don't quite know what people do all day. This has been too many days in a row where I'm just at home and I just don't know what people do all day. Like, I don't know how people does this. Like, there are people I know who hasn't worked in like 20 some years, like, and they're young, like young. So I'm like, well, what do y'all do all day? Because all I've been doing is drinking and eating and shopping online. And that's all I've been doing. So I don't know how people literally do this all day, every day. Like, what do you really do? Hold on, I gotta take a drink. So, like, I literally walk from my bedroom to the living room. I look out the window, walk back to my room, bother whoever's here, go back to the living room, look out the window, look at my Christmas display that I put on my Christmas display. It's been up since I want to say the weekend before Halloween. I put it up, and I don't leave the lights on all night. Like, I might turn them on for like 2 hours out the day. Well, at night. So around 5 o'clock, I turn them on, and I turn them off about 8 or 7, depending on if I remember to. But anyways, like I said, I've been at home for what feels like eternity. And the other day, I almost burned the house down. So I had put some hot dogs on, and turn it down. I put some hot dogs on, and then when I went back and sat down and started playing the game, and I forgot that I put the hot dogs on. Thank God that I have a smart cat, because he alarmed me that the kitchen was really smoky. So I was in my room with the door closed. So he went and sat by the door, and by cat I mean Frizzling. He went and sat by the door. I'm like, oh, okay, we just have to wait, because he nursing him. But normally he does that when he wants to leave out. So I'm like, okay, well, whenever I feel like getting up, I'll let you out. So then I'm guessing that he heard and smelled like the smoke, like the house getting smokier. Once again, I did not smell or hear anything. And next thing he's like, meow, 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 meow. And hold on just 1 second, guys. I hate getting phone calls like that. So I got interrupted. I just got interrupted by I'm thinking it was my job. So, hey, you can come out to work. Nope. So, hi, this is Anthony here. This is Alexis with the Firefighters Association. Like, I'm so sick of getting those phone calls and the robocalls. And the one call that I'm getting so sick of hearing or getting is the phone call where they keep telling me that my vehicle warranty is about to expire when I have a 6-year warranty on my car. And that stuff just bothered me. Well, what was I talking about? But oh yeah, so he had got to meowing like crazy, and then I finally got up, opened up the door, like, oh. So then when I realized that, oh yeah, I did forget that I put on the hot dogs, and I had forgot. And when I finally realized everything, and then I look at him, he was like, I told you. I'm like, I can't stand this cat. But anyway, so I want to know what's been going on with you guys out there. Like I said, you could always find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Right now I'm live in the LGBTQIA plus Wisconsin group. So I try to do a little something for them once a week when I record the podcast and all these other good things. So they are going to see this before you guys see it. So it's almost like they get the exclusive. They do. They get the exclusive of what's going on in my crazy life, and they kind of get the behind the scene footage before I start recording and what's going on. So yes, I want to do a quick check-in. Just talk about what's going on with me. So, like I said, I've been off work. I injured my arm. It was diagnosed as a golfer's elbow But I coronary had like issues with my wrist and stuff, so it's like this pain issues between my wrist and my elbow is very painful. And so when I'm trying to do like day to day activities and I feel like I'm overusing my arm and it gets tires out, it's just it's the worst thing ever. But on a future episode, I'm going to get into what's been going on as far as like this whole situation, as far as like trying to go back to work, the whole work situation, the bull crap that I've been getting put through while trying to return to work, and all those things. And yeah, it's been a mess. And I started making videos, so I'm going to try to post like videos, maybe try to do some little skits for you guys, bring some little entertainment that you can find on the Martel fan page. I don't know if I want to post them on the podcast social media pages. Maybe I should. I don't know. But anyways, this is I wanted to just check in, talk with you guys, see what's going on. This is going to be a short episode, so once again, thank you all who took the time to click on this and listen. Please give me your feedback on what's going on with President-elect Joe Biden and what you all think about the whole Donald Trump situation. I'm pretty sure things probably would have escalated by now, by the time this podcast is out. There's still we still have work to do. That's something I really wanted to stress. We still got work to do. So we still have, I believe, Georgia and some other state has an election coming up in January, where you have to vote for your senators. So please, that is a very important election. Your senators and your House of Representatives, all these people are very important that we have to vote in, that are hired in our local government and our state government. You have to do your job to vote in your federal government officials. So make sure that if you are in a state where there's an election going on, please make sure that you go out and vote, make your voice heard. What else was there? It was something else, guys. I forgot. But anyways, so I just end it here. I want to say thank you all for tuning into this episode. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Martel, and you can find the podcast on Twitter and Instagram at SCDD Podcast, and you can also follow the podcast on Facebook at Same Cast Different Day Podcast. And if you are listening or you are an iPhone user and you listen on Apple Podcasts, please make sure that you leave us that review. Hopefully it's a 5-star review. Make sure you leave that review for us, and make sure you subscribe and follow the podcast, because that really helps out a lot. So once again, thank you all for listening. I'm Martel. See you all next week.